Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse, for more One Piece the anime. Today we are diving into the final 3 episodes of the Water 7 saga. Just a little bit of an update, and I will gauge, I guess, the reaction over here to this statement. But I kind of want to just skip this big ass filler that is coming up. I kind of want to just keep the momentum going. And I know I haven't done that up until this point. I haven't skipped anything that was part of the narrative or the ongoing story as we've seen fit. But I kind of wanna. Another thing that I was going to mention, because there's a lot of other factors behind the scenes that have changed, especially going into the new year, as far as the way this would get edited, the way I get help with it getting edited and such like that. We may go down to 2 episodes a week again, just to kind of mitigate some of those changes. Most of it is just, you know, with the economy and the shit going on in the world right now, it's costing a lot to do these episodes every week, but I don't want to go back to one piece. So that's kind of what I'm kind of thinking, at least. Anyway, I'm excited to see where we go with this. Franky is joining the crew. He is coming along for the ride. We're setting sail on the ship that he built for us, the king of the animal kingdom. What was the name of it? I can't remember. That can't be what we stick with, right? That's such a mouthful. It's not like the Mary or whatever, you know? The Going Mary doesn't quite roll off the tongue in that kind of way. So I wonder if we're going to christen it something different, or if we're really going to stick with that, or maybe there's some nickname they give it and that's like its full proper name. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the one thing that we haven't resolved yet was Usopp actually returning to the crew. As Franky was about to come with them and board the ship, as they're about to leave, it almost like I went the run of those last 3 episodes last week, just being like, oh yeah, we don't have Usopp still. So hopefully we take care of that real quick. But with that all said, I'm excited to get into this and see what happens next, how we bring this to a close, and where we head to next. I'm excited to see what happens next. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, you get early access up to 4 weeks, depending on what tier you sign up for. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit on these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 323 here. We go. You know, one thing I haven't commented on at all, with this being the VAs singing this song, they're good. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. Especially Luffy's VA. I guess they really did change their minds. I thought that was just them trying to like expedite Franky's decision to get him on the ship. Oh, the uppers made him turn back around. Aww. Oh, I like how it came preloaded with their Jolly Roger on it. I guess, what else would he have done, right? He was gifted to them after all. Aww. That's what they were talking about. That's why it was so serious in here when Usopp peered in. Or it was serious because of whatever Zoro said.
間違ってもお前が下手に出るんじゃねえ。俺はあいつから頭下げてくるまで認めねえぞ。
I mean, he's not wrong. This is him putting his foot down for Luffy as a captain.
確かにその船は船長であるお前のもんだ。だから
いいかお前ら、こんなバカでも肩書きは船長。にこいつを立てられねえようなやつは一味にはいねえ方がいい。船長が威厳を失った一味は必ず崩壊する。
He's not wrong. We're just a bunch of softies, though.
おちゃらけてんのは勝手だが、仮にもこの俺の上に立つ男がだらしねえ真似しやがったら、今度は俺がこの一味を抜けてやるぞ。
Oh, yeah, we can't. Hey, we can't go without him.
今回の一件に何のけじめもつけず、うやむやにしようってんなら、それは俺が絶対に許さん。
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, I think everybody needs some responsibility to accept, given all of this.
一味を抜けるってのはそんなに簡単なことなのか。
いいえ。
ナミさん、残念ながら今回ばかりはこいつの言うことは正しい。
Damn, when Sanji's agreeing with you, that's it's real.
俺たちがこの先信頼できるはずもね。ウソップの第一声が深い謝罪であればよし。ってのはガキの海賊ごっこじゃねえんだぞ。
God damn, man. It's wild when Zoro really just takes this, like, seriously. When any of them take it seriously, because they do, it is this adventure, this little fun thing for them all, like this family, this friends and all this, but when it gets serious, it gets serious. And that's what's going to help them stand apart from everybody else, and rather than just playing pirate, you know, and achieving your dreams.
一度は完全に別れたんだ。船の完成と出港までまだ何日もある。黙ってあいつを待とう。
Oh, and he still didn't show up.
けど来なかった。
Well, I mean, he tried, but he saw whatever the hell he saw.
海賊はやめねえだろうから、そのうち海で会えるといい。
Well, even Zoro's shaking right now over it all.
よし、帰るぞ仲間のもとへ。あとはどう自然に一味に戻るかだ。
You do not have time to think about this. You made 100 strategies.
最有力候補はやっぱこれだな。そんなに泣いて頼むんならお前たち副船長としてなら戻ってやってもいいぞ。
That is not the one to go with after what we just saw.
まさに転んでもただじゃ起きない男な。
I mean, he'll probably turn that attitude around once he see they've actually set off.
名残惜しいがさらば水の都を渡せば。
We're in the era of where the ship is 3D now.
もう少し待ちましょう。急ぐ旅でもないんだから。
Oh, they're being fired upon.
見つかったぞ海軍だ。
じいちゃん。
God, it is so distracting.
俺たちのことをここでは捕まえで釣ったじゃねえか。しかしまあいろいろあってな。すまんがやっぱり海の藻くずとなれ。お前らの相手をしよう。横断を。
Oh, this is kind of a blend of what happened when he was chasing them in the live action as well. Well, it blew up before it even hit them, though. Maybe he's putting on a show to make it look like he's fighting.
とにかく逃げるわよ。新しい船が粉々にされちゃうわ。
弾切発持ってこい。
Give me a pitch machine. Wait, he is the pitching machine. What am I talking about?
あんなの食らったら船の一隻なんてひとたまりもねえぞ。
このわしから逃げられると思うなよ。覚悟しろ。
All I gotta say is Usopp better hurry his ass up.
おいみんな、ウソップが来たぞ。
Oh God, I need to see how he's gonna react to this. Also, is he gonna Usopp or how is he gonna actually get to the ship?
俺様がまだここにいるじゃねえか。喧嘩の後もずっと一緒に戦ったじゃねえか。
ソゲキング。
What do you mean when you fought together? That was Soga King. You weren't there until the very end, where you just kind of showed up for some reason, then disappeared, just as swiftly as you came.
あの大活躍した狙撃の王狙撃キングは俺なんだぞ。安心しろ。俺はちゃんともらえる。
Whoa! What are you doing? How? What the? Since when could Usopp tank that? That's the power of his resolve right now. Well, now they are actually having to defend themselves against these. Teamwork! God damn! Joke my ass. You'll. He's getting there. He's getting there. Accept your responsibility. Good, because so far none of his words have been what Zoro wanted to hear. Said if it was anything short of an apology out of his mouth, the first thing he says, I ain't accepting it. Apologize louder than you've been saying anything so far. Ah, let's go. There you go. It took him a minute to get there, but he made it. He fucking made it. Now Zoro doesn't have to kill you. Well, not kill you, but reject your apology. Or reinstatement, rather. Oh. It hits when Usopp drops all of his bravado and is just real. Yeah. Music's ramping. Oh! Here you go. Oh, let's go. You two disgusting ass losers. Oh, this is so sweet. They cut it so close, though. They are sobbing messes. Hell yeah! Aw. Yes. Yes. Woo! We didn't really have time to really fuck around there and drag this out. You know, with there being 3 episodes, I wasn't sure. It would have had to have been, since they were setting sail, they would have needed to get to this right away. I love the way they, because Usopp, he always, like, sells himself so high. Puts on these acts, this bravado, and Zoro's like, this is serious. This is our structure. This is all of this. Yes, it's fun and games. We're adventuring. We're sailing the high seas and whatever. We're doing our thing. But when it comes down to like challenging the hierarchy here, or throwing things around so lightly, or when they're not, when it is something that serious, like that whole little bout between him and Luffy about how to handle the Mary. And it's not, like, we've talked about this plenty back then. It was not like a decision that was made lightly at all. I don't know that Luffy handled it the best way either by any stretch, but neither of them really were blameless, I think, in the way that that whole exchange played out. But, you know, they were carrying that around, and I think Luffy is the captain, doesn't necessarily have to apologize for the stance that he took at all, but, you know, like Zoro said, it was like, if this is to be what we need it to be, if you're going to become the king of the pirates, if we're going to do all this, that, and the other, if we're going to be this gang, you know, we can't take mutiny lightly, you know. And so the first words he comes back, and I think Zoro, like, even so, I think he was also stealing his own resolve as well, because I think that's why he was shaking, because he was kind of anticipating which direction this could go. And I think he's being the rock for Luffy that he needs, and I think for himself as well. So I think, like, he was like, this is what we have to do. But I think he wants him to be here just as much as everybody else, but he's just being real with everybody about it all. So, like, when he was shaking there, I think he was kind of nervous about how this was going to go, or what decision he was going to have to stand behind. And I think he would. I think he would stand resolute with what he said, had it not gone that way. Had he heard any of the things, thanks to the cannon fire that Usopp was rattling off on his way out there, I believe he wouldn't have let him back on the ship. Because, yeah, that's the one thing that Usopp never did, was take responsibility for the choice he made, the damage he did. Because it was something where he was dragging out this whole ordeal with the Mary. And then, you know, when Robin's whole debacle happened, that's what that, you know, all of that got set aside. That took priority, but this had to be addressed in some way, shape, or form. I love the way they showcased, like, that whole, like, journey from the separation and then for it to come back, because as he's going off there, you know, obviously in the heat of the battle, in the heat of the moment, all this on Anis, it was just like, that was all that was in the forefront. And you're seeing just how, without words, everybody's working together, this, that, and the other. And for a moment, it just kind of feels like none of the drama that happened. Because in that moment, that's not what matters. And they just worked as a team. And that made him reflect. He's also processed his grief. He got through all the stuff with, you know, through Franky. And then obviously with the stuff with CP9 when Kaku sent the ship careening off into the depths. You know, you know, he had to go on his own timetable, but he has to also own up to what he did, and he did finally here once they were off. And it just, like, makes me wonder if he would have had they not left, because there's a version of this where I do think that quite possibly he wouldn't have been allowed to come, because I think he just, you know, just like with his stories, just like this, then, you know, I'll accept being your co-captain or vice captain or whatever, you know, you guys are begging me, since you're begging me to come back, I'll come back. You know, there's so much of, like, his I don't know, the way he carries himself and lives is through these embellishments, because it turns everything almost into a fantasy, into one of his lies, because that's, you know, it's easier than facing fault, facing guilt, facing these hard, tough choices, or reconciling with a mistake or a wrong that you did towards a friend or a colleague or whatever, you know. And then it all crumbled down when he saw that they were off in the shore, like, heading away. But the second they heard that sorry punch through, tear through the cannon fire, thankfully that's what did it. It was accepted, and he was brought back on board, and everybody's just a sobbing, lovely little mess. That, oh, God, that I'm sorry, that just pierced through the veil of all of this chaos. It hit so hard, man. And then, of course, everybody else was relieved and happy and sobbing, because they were also, like, wrestling with the reality that they might have to leave him behind, especially after that stern talking to from Zoro. But all in all, it worked out. They're all on the ship now. The whole crew finally reunited with +1. And we can now, start doing evasive maneuvers and try to get the hell away from Garp. But with that all said and out of the way, man, that's kind of all I got for this episode. Let's head on over to episode 324 now. Here we go. Fuck it! Cheer 'em on! It was them that saved your asses, not the Navy. That got Aokiji's attention. What is that? Maybe it's got some kind of fun little feature, considering a lot of its ships had a bunch of... Aw, it's nice seeing our boys back together again, doing their dumb... Now there's another one! Oh my goodness, yes! Anyway, they always had like these interesting little features. What if it's got like a rocket jet or something? Look at the back of that. That could definitely be like a jet engine or something. Oh, okay. Didn't you tell us what it was called? But thank you. I would like a better name than what you said last time. Bear, polar bear, lion bear. Oh my god! I can see where they're going there. Oh? They named it, then, I guess. I think we should have got to choose, but let's see what he... Thousand Sunny. That's so much better than Dumpling Gorilla Lion. This isn't a word game. What are you doing? Why Thousand... I get Sunny, but why Thousand Sunny? Oh, duh. A ship that crosses 1,000 oceans, bringing the sun along with it. Okay. Everybody is ignoring him. Everybody is going with Iceberg's name. He's like, I didn't do anything but make this thing over here, but whatever. But naming's done. Tell us what we need to do now. Oh yeah. Oh, what if it's like what if he implemented like a dial system into it after having incorporated it? Or maybe it's like the jet thing in his wrist. Who are you? No, dude. Yes. Yes, he is. You're nothing but my kid's kid. You get back here, you little punk. Thousand Sunny. Got Mary, we got Sunny. Like when you shorten everything, it has a nice little similar ring to it. What the fuck? He's gonna throw a chain chomp at you. Okay, well, that's a little bit bigger than a chain chomp. I think you're the one underestimating us. Oh, we'll be gone before that thing hits. Oh my god. Yeah, coup de burst! And there it goes. That's awesome. Hopefully, unlike the Mary, it can withstand this drop it's about to have. Unless it's got fold-out wings, kind of like what we did with Skypia. That'd be useful. Yeah, look at him. He's like, what the fuck did I just witness? Dude, Garp's impressed. Now it is in the sky, like a sun. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my god, even it uses cola. Aww. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's built different. It took that landing like it was nothing. Then again, it's superwood from these god trees or whatever. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Aww. Yes, he is. Maybe one day he will come back and follow through on all of that. Who's gonna pour your drinks anymore? Your local bartender is out of commission. Maybe you guys could just... Yeah, you wouldn't know what to do without him. Come work for Galley Law. There you go. Aww. New bro. Aw, I like it. I like it. Oh, hey! I like how it's just an island in the Grand Line. We're not gonna bother trying to name it. We haven't seen you since Alabasta. What have you been up to? Can I finally see what Soga Kings is? Usopp still needs his own bounty. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought we were going to cut around and see a bunch of different people's reactions. Oh, you guys need to level up now. Dude, a lot of people are promising. Hey, yes! Oh, it's just like at the end of the Arlong shit where everybody's getting the updated wanting list. Yes! Especially after we just heard about Zeph from like one of those little fillers that we checked in on. That's another thing about the fillers, man. Anyway, god damn it. At least they're happy for him, but they are like laughing. It's the spitting image of him. That's awesome. Yo, Fuchsia as well? Oh, the barkeep, is she gonna see? Usopp's is 30. I can see it there at least. There she is. Ha! You have no idea. Wait, who? Does who know about this? Dandan? This whole family. The only person we don't have a name for. Aww. She knew immediately. Oh, so did they.
そりゃ3000万だもんな。
That's
ジャイアさんなら分かってく
awesome.
れると思ったよ。みんなキャプテンの凄さを知らないん
What
だ。
was I saying? Oh yeah, who is that? Like, assuming Dragon is actually his father's actual name? Was that his mother's name, maybe?
医者の勉強を続ければ私も早く一人前になってウソップさんが傷ついて帰ってきても全部直してあげられる。
Adorable.
いいな。
Everybody's like, we're seeing them progress, and it's motivating them to progress. Rivals, family, friends alike. Oh, shit. Yes.
ええ、本当です。でも憧れてはダメですよ。
なんでかっこいいのに。
But he's awesome. Why shouldn't we?
どうかよ、ずるすんなよ、先生。
やれやれ、困った先輩だ。君に迷いはないように思う。たとえ何者になろうと君の剣道を大切にしていれば。
Aww. God, we're really checking in everywhere.
海軍本部に抗議の電電虫をかけとるんだがこうに繋がらんのだ。大体こんなみだらな手配書が全世界に
その写真自体は気に入ってんでしょ。そんなに引き伸ばして。
Yeah, what's that about, bud?
もしお前らがナミの笑顔を奪うようなことがあったら私がお前を殺しに行くぞ。
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about that.
まあそうだがそれは海賊たちの問題で。
じゃあいかつい写真の方が良かった。
Ah, yes. We didn't get to you last time.
先日の大事件での手配書が出まして。
ちょっぱ。
額は何かの不手際かと思いますが。
I think it's some sort of mistake. It's got to be way higher. Or is he meaning like he shouldn't have been included, but he is. No, I like her like being like, oh, he's okay. Oh, let's go. Oh yeah, they're probably very confused.
ビビ様のお耳に入れたらさぞ悲しまれることだろう。
ああ、その話知ってるけど別になんとも。ルフィさんの頭の中は近くにいたってわからないのよ。考えるだけ無駄。ただし
I mean, that's true. That's very true.
なんと寛大、大人になられましたな、ビビ様。
ちょっとどうして泣くの？
Baltigo, land of white soil.
また一国落ちたか。
Oh, wait, it's Dragon.
これは？
NS ロビーの一件で政府もついに隠しきれないほどの大型の海賊団になってき、一味の総合賞金額6億6700
God
万。
damn.
なんでも船長は海軍のガープのどちらへ？
風に当たって。
Grandson of Garp, and I was about to say something else there.
思うままに生きろ、ルフィ。
Oh shit!
世界に問いかける。
Revolutionist Dragon, Monkey D. Dragon, world's most heinous criminal. Can't wait to see them meet face to face and how that would play out.
帰ってきたロビンとウソップ、そして新しい仲間フランキーと海賊船サウザンドサニー号に乾杯だ。
Kanpai indeed.
行くぞ。次は魚人島。
Hell yeah. But is Fishman Island actually the next canonical destination, or is that the filler destination? Now I'm feeling like I need to watch it. God damn it. Because again, we wouldn't have had that one moment with Zeph and this former acquaintance of his earlier on as well. Not that any of it's canon, I guess, so it doesn't really matter, but it makes it feel like it to me. It makes the world feel very lived in. I'm conflicted again. But what a great little thing! We named the ship. Well, we didn't name the ship. Iceberg presented a name against every bone and sense in Franky's body. Just ignored him outright. Any suggestion, any thought from him. And just like that, so did the crew. And they went with Iceberg's suggestion. So it'll cross 1,000 seas, bringing this sun along with it. You know, like if you see it coming over the horizon, it's almost like it's a sunrise in of itself. And the lion face of it is kind of like representative of their spirit, almost kind of in the way that the Mary kind of was as well. You know, just this smiling little goat just coming in. Just, you know, it's indicative of the crew itself. And I don't know, I like that. And then also, you know, Mary, Sunny. It's not that, you know, when you're doing the shortening of the names, the little like pleasantries, what do you want to call it? Whatever. The nickname that they would be able to shorten it to is fairly similar as well. But I love the way that he talked about it, how it's your ship. It can do everything the Mary could and more, but it has inherited that will, that spirit, that fire, and we're going to carry it forward. And yeah, I'm excited to see more of what it can do. It's just, there's so much to it. It is growing on me. And the way they just pulled that escape, that the fact that it can just jet away, that is huge. It also, unfortunately, runs on cola. So I wonder if it's the built-up carbonation that does the shooting. You know, I thought I guess it's Franky. I don't know why he would have thought to do this at all. But I would have thought that eventually we would have implemented dial technology into it. But, yeah, that's not something he would have been familiar with necessarily. But I love how we referenced a lot of those different things. Then, you know, just like with the end of East Blue, when everybody's first wanted posters went out, well, Luffy's first wanted poster went out, we got to check in on everybody and their reaction to Luffy getting his own wanted poster. Now it's everybody. Now everybody on the crew has one. And we get to go through all of their hometowns. And that was so fucking good. You know, Kurohei, you know, Kokiyashi, fucking everyone. Even Smoker and Tashigi, who are like, fuck, man, there's only so much we can do. The hierarchy is the hierarchy. As captains, we don't have a lot of control or wiggle room right now. We need to level up if we're going to keep up with them, you know, in the same way that everybody else is, you know, with Colby, with Helmeppo and that whole crew, that whole gang, you know, even their rivals are kind of like, oh, what are we going to do now? And then we even cut ahead to the reaction of his father. I don't want to know. Don't answer any of these questions. I'll figure it out eventually. But there was the name that the bartender back at Fuchsia, they were mentioning. Does so-and-so, Don or whatever, know about what this family's up to? And then there was like the son of, or the grandson of Garp and Naka, and then he got cut off. So we're like, are these like the other branches that we have not been introduced to? We're just seeing the boys running off doing all these crazy things. We didn't hear who the grandma was. We don't know who his mother is. So I'm wondering if that was his mother's name, you know, and the boys will be boys out there running around, whether it be Ace, whether it be Garp, whether it be her husband or whoever. And then again, I'm just projecting. I don't want any answers. This is me talking out loud. No spoilers, please. But, you know, I don't know. I was just kind of curious about all of that. But I love that we got to check in on everybody. And now it's just everybody. And again, even though it's Soga King on the poster, the truth of it is still known to Kaya and his little onion pirates, or whatever the fuck they were called. Yeah, that was sweet. I liked that. But we've got one more episode for this week. And then let's get ready to hop into episode 325, the final episode of the Water 7 saga. Here we go. Oh, we're catching up with people we didn't catch up with last time.
NES ロビーならウォーターセブンの海列車がのないやつらだ。
行こうぜ船長。当然行くとも。ぜははは。さあ、出航の準備をしろ。
Oh shit, he found him.
待てよティーチ探したぞ
Oh shit.
ある島で一つの事件が起きていた。グランドラインバナロ島。
Oh, we're rewinding a little bit.
どうしたんだ。なぜここが分かった。
この状況を理解できんわけがねえ。
なあエース、俺の仲間にならねえか。
That would change this situation quite a bit, but I don't think he's going to take that. Oh, he wants to be the next pirate king. Oh, the hell he will. You said the wrong thing right here. Does he not? Oh, he doesn't know. Yep.
そして当然俺もおめえの仲間にある。
He is made of fire after all. That is sick. Yo! Get a little... We didn't actually see him have to do much the one time we've seen him engage. At least that I can recall. When you accidentally aggro a boss you're not ready for. When the hunter accidentally aggroes the boss. You WoW people know what I'm talking about. Like how some of these flames were standing on nothing. Oh, he just absorbed it all down into himself. For a second, I thought he was going to stop, drop, and roll. Oh. Okay. He is.
船の掟じゃ見つけたやつが口にしていいルールだっただろう。俺は図鑑に載ってる実の形は全て覚えてたから。そもそも俺が何十年も白ひげの船にいたの。
He was looking for a specific fruit.
ゲーと思ったからだ。
Yo.
その実は俺の友達の手に入った。
それでサッチを殺して奪ったのか。
Yep.
はずみさ、この能力は俺を選んだんだよ、エース。
Not really. Technically it chose him, but you stole it.
ロギア系の中でもまた異質。
Looks rare even for a Logia type. Is it darkness? What is it?
お前の体は火だろ。
And yours is made of what? Shadow? Mine is darkness.
これ以上街を荒らされてる。もう近づくな。とにかく逃げるしかねえ。
What does it do?
悪魔の実の歴史上最も凶悪とされるのがこの力。ロギア系闇闇の実。
The dark fruit. Man made of darkness. What makes that the most evil or powerful or whatever he said? It does make you wonder, like, you know, what is its weakness? Light. Fire produces light. But what does it also do? Oh, whoa. Maybe we're about to find out. Or at least maybe get a taste. You can yell and run at the same time, guy. Darkness is gravity. So it's more the void than anything. Is it gonna flatten everything? What's it gonna, or like pull everything in? Or literally absorb everything. So the shadow is a black hole? Yeah, I can see how that's a problem. Yeah, I don't know what we do there. Holy shit. It's just gone. Did it absorb it like a black hole would, or did it like crush it into nothingness? Oh, there's my answer. He can absorb and expel it. Taking a massive dark shit. Yeah, it's a little terrifying. What the fuck is... Whoa! What? That's a good point. Right? So, maybe because he absorbs it all instead. Because he caught fire earlier too. I don't get the option of letting it go through me. Oh. So he's in agonizing pain every time it happens, regardless. Alright, Moroku. Oh! No. Give me that back. Oh! Oh, he can make contact. Yeah, this is an issue. What, I'm at a loss on what the tactic would be here. Oh, that is fucked. That's... Whoa. Oh no. That... So you can't let him get you either. That sucks too because of the gravity thing. He can just like... Yup. Fuck. So you gotta do whatever you can before... Oh. But while he can't... Yeah, okay. It's almost like, it's almost a little bit like Obito. Ish. Oh, yo. It's all about syncing up moments of attack between the ability or while it's active. They're devils. Yeah, this whole episode so far has just been this. Shit, though. Might need to run. Like that. Flame Emperor. Yo. Holy shit. Guess again, a little bit of my answer about previous power scaling questions. Or not really answers, but just proven correct.
この2人の海賊の争いは後に起こるあの極めて大きな事件の引き金として語られることとなる。
What? Fuck off. You're not gonna tell me what happens though? Like, by the way, the result of this battle we just displayed in front of your eyes is a major turning point for future events. Thank you. Thank you for nothing. Help me out here. What the fuck was that? How dare you? I swear, with how little we cut back to the rest of the world, I would not be shocked if we don't get answers for that for another 100 goddamn episodes or something ridiculous. What was that? Seeing these two monsters go at it though, with Teach here having presumably one of the most powerful devil fruits there is, not just evil, as he said, but like in general. The fact that it is darkness, it is the void, it is gravity itself. It can pull everything in, absorb everything into it, and also expel it. But also as a result of utilizing it, you know, that makes it to where he can't just, you know, let his body let things pass through because it takes it in. So there's a lot of caveats to it, but like on top of that, it also draws in devil fruit users, and when touching, their powers go away. That's some crazy shit, dude. But just seeing how Ace quickly in the heat of all of this, was able to kind of like respond in kind in ways that allowed him to actually land some damaging hits despite these hindrances. And yeah, though, but it's just this massive one wants to do things on their own, doesn't want to be under somebody else. He was only with the Whitebeards because he was after this fruit, because he wants to be king of the pirates. And the moment he was like, yeah, I gotta kill this Luffy kid now because he's getting too big for his britches, and Ace is like, well, now I definitely can't let you leave. That's my brother. Whitebeard's one thing, that's my brother. You're screwed no matter what. Ace is after you. That's assuming Ace makes it out of this. But I don't know in the long term what that, like I don't know how you beat him. Do enough damage when he's stuck in this mid ground where he has to feel it, he can't dodge it. I don't know. But what a crazy episode. We got a little taste of the power that is out there. Yet again, these power jumps, you know, especially like when we got that lore dump that they have warlords and then emperors over in the sea. So like these things just keep going up, and how crazy Garp is, and there's people above Garp and Aokiji and all these. I mean, Aokiji was on a whole other level when he popped up and rolled up himself. He was like, that's cool. Done. Then again, same for CP9. But we managed to actually brute force our way through that through sheer will. But yeah, it's just got to keep scaling. I mean, typically that's what these things do. And then we see this Ace going up against Teach here, and then it's just like this entire island got consumed by darkness. Well, one side got consumed by darkness, one side got consumed by flames. I don't know how anybody with the size that was, unless they were on the absolute edge of this, which they were running towards. They did stop to look back at their village, though, when it was completely erased. Anybody who was straggling behind, though, they are gone. How do you end like this, though? That is just rude. Like, grade A rude. So the next arc is Thriller Bark. I've heard that before. But it starts off with a fucking 11 episode filler, which does not appear to be a Fishman Island. So I'm kind of curious about that. I'm sure I'm going to touch base with my One Piece heads, and then there's a good chance. Right now I'm heavily leaning towards just skipping the filler, because I don't know if I have time to do all 11 episodes in one sit, let alone pay for that for something people are not, let's be real, most people are not going to watch. Anyway, guys, what'd you think of all of this craziness? I want to hear from you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, or get early access, you can do all that over on Patreon as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out Lily Chan Sun, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brindley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, and Amy Becca. Thank you guys so much for becoming savers here on the channel, helping sponsor, support the rest of you. Have been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all that. Thank you guys endlessly. Indy's doing better. Vaccines are still in the process of getting done. Cookie is up next. We got to cycle through it. When you got 10 cats, man, it's just like you got to find the time and make the time. But thank you guys so much for the support. But also, I want to give a huge shout out to you, channel legends. You and the patrons are what keep this ship sailing forward into the grand line, in the high seas. You are the Thousand Sunny, jetting ourselves across the seas and into the skies and all that shit. Thank you guys so much. Without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. And a huge thank you to you guys here on YouTube, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's it for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.